So to begin creating your podcast, you're going to want to start by going to WeVideo. Our WeVideo link will be in your Google Classroom. You're going to want to go in through our Rockwood School District. So you're going to click the green button that says Join with New Account. And then you're going to log in using Google. Once you get into WeVideo, you're going to want to come over to the left-hand side where it says Create New. And we're going to create a video. I know that it says podcast, but that's not the one we're going to use to create our podcast. We're going to use the video. Go ahead and click Start Editing. And you'll find that you have a lot of options in WeVideo. You have a text section, that's where you'll put your written information, and you have a video section, and that's where you're going to put both your audio and your video. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to create an introduction. You're going to want to put that in your text section. So we're going to come up to the top and we're going to find the little button that says text. And you can pick from all of these choices to create some kind of introduction for your podcast. I'm going to try this one, so I'm going to click it and drag it down into the text bar. To edit, all you have to do is double click. And now you can come in here and you can change the text. You will want to enter a title for your podcast, and you'll want to make sure that you include your name. You can also change the colors at the top. Once you're done, click Save Changes. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get rid of the video section because this is a podcast, so this is not a video. So we're going to go ahead and click on the three dots and we're going to delete the track. And that will allow you to have just your text and your audio. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to record your vocals. So you're going to go up to the top and you'll want to make sure that you've clicked My Media. And then we're going to click the button that says Narrate. Down at the bottom, you'll see a blue button that says Record. Go ahead and click it. It will count you down. And then you can start recording your audio. Do go ahead and read your script, do your presentation. If you need to stop and try again, you can. When you've finished with your recording, click the stop button. You can preview it by playing it here. And once it's ready to go, you can click Save. This will show up down at the bottom in a section called VoiceOver. If I zoom out just a little bit, you should be able to see it. Okay, so down here is VoiceOver. You can move it around by clicking and dragging. I want mine to start right there. Now, if I need to record another VoiceOver segment, I can. Again, I would just come up to the top and click Narrate and do the next segment of my script. And again, I'll just have these down here and I'll be able to move them around. To make your podcast sound more professional, you may want to put some audio behind your voice. In order to do this, you go up to the top and you click Audio, and you get all of these wonderful choices to put behind your voice. You may want to click through and listen to a few until you find the one you want. Let's say that this is the one I wanted. I'll click it and drag it down and put it where I want it. Remember, you can drag all over the place. You just put it where you want it. And then in order to make your audio quieter so that it doesn't overpower your voice, you can slide this audio bar back and forth. Play with it a few times and press your play button over here at the right-hand side to make sure that it's not overpowering your voice. Once you've finished recording all of the audio for your podcast, something you may wish to do is add some kind of image that will play when you have your audio going. One way to do that is to come up to My Media and pick a picture that you've already uploaded. If you'd like to upload one, simply click Import and upload an image you picked. Otherwise, you can try the stock media. There's a lot of great options. You can go through and play with them. One that I particularly like is this thinking brain concept. So if I want this to be playing while I'm doing my podcast, I'll drag it down here next to my text. And this is where all of your visuals will show up. Now, you're getting really close to finishing your video. It's really important that you play it and make sure that everything works the way that it should. So you'll click the play button, watch it through. You can always move things around, re-record if necessary. But once you're completely done and you're ready to finish your video, you're going to come up to the blue finish button at the top. It's going to ask you to give it a title. Make sure that you give it a good title. So My Podcast is what I'm going to call mine. And then it's going to ask you how you want to download your video. For most of us, we want to continue to have the video part included because it's going to have all those visuals. Standard is completely fine. We are going to download ours to Google Drive so that it's saved a place for us to go, and then we'll click Export. It takes a little bit of time for your video to download. That's okay. You can navigate to other windows while it's doing that. Once it's completely finished, it's going to give you a link. That's the link that you'll want to turn into your teacher or send to whoever you are sharing your podcast with.